Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel for anybody who's returning. This is Amanda's Tarot, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do a Sweeten Him Up to Me jar. So to start off with things, in this jar, this is going to be a honey jar. So just get you some regular grade A honey. Don't even have to be grade A. This is real honey. This real honey? Yeah, I always use real honey. But you can get the fake stuff from wherever. If you go to Dollar Tree, they got the little dollar honey, the little honey bear thing. You can use that. I've used that before. It works just fine. And always remember that these spells are about your intention, not the ingredients you have. It's all about your intention. So you want to get you a jar. I normally use a bigger jar than this, but since this is just the demo and I'm not doing it on anybody, we'll just use this little jar. There's no need to use a bigger jar. So what you're gonna need for this, first of all, is a cleansed jar. Cleanse your jar in salt water. Use sea salt. Make your little salt bath in a bowl. Cleanse your jar. Cleanse your candle. You're going to need a jar. You're going to need honey. You're going to need powdered sugar. You could use powdered sugar, brown sugar, or regular white sugar, or you can use all three of them. You're going to need sandalwood oil. You're going to need sweet basil. You're going to need lavender. You're going to need dill. You're going to need catnip. You're going to need chamomile flowers. And you're also going to need rose quartz stones. I just got my rose quartz from a little witch's shop down the street. So I'm not going to put that in there, because this is just the John Doe or Jane Doe spell. I'm just showing you how to do it. Let me get a piece of paper. You're going to take your petition. Okay. And also, while you're doing this, it's best for you to have white candles. I'm not going to go into the depth of the, the protection and, take your spiritual bath first and cleanse yourself and da-da-da-da-da. We can do that in another video. I just want to show you how to get the jar done. But, of course, light 2 white candles, which I have right here. You can't see this one out of camera. And this one right here. Or you can use these type of candles, chime candles, spell candles. So you're going to take your piece of paper. People normally take their petitions and they write their petitions on, they'll write their petitions on brown paper bags. But I never use brown paper bags. I always use whatever paper I got. My spells still turn out strong as fuck. So it doesn't really matter what type of paper that you use. Now I do rip my edges. So you want to take your petition paper. You want to rip your edges towards you. Clockwise. Counterclockwise to go away. Clockwise to come to you. Okay. So you want to rip all 4 of those edges. No straight cuts on the petition. Okay. So you've got your petition. And like I said, we're going to use John Doe. So you want to write your name at the top. So we use Jane Doe. Then we'll put birthday, February 14th. Let's say 2003. And then up under your name, you're going to put his name, John Doe. And his birthday can be March 29th. I'll say 2001. A young couple. Oh, and cleanse your paper with your sage. Cleanse your paper. Do your cleansing. Cleanse all your ingredients. You know what I mean? Just cleanse your ingredients. So on this petition, you're going to write, this is pretty much the scripting part. All these spells really boil down to it being law of attraction, to you believing that it's going to happen, to you having the feeling, and for you believing it, seeing it in your mind, and knowing it's going to happen. Just trust the process. So you want to put your intentions into this petition, so you want to write something along the lines of, this is the scripting part. So you want to write something along the lines of, John Doe loves only me. John Doe can't stop thinking about me. Oh, and I want to go ahead and say this before I go any further. If you're one of those type of people that don't like love spells and you're like, oh, that's bending somebody's will, please leave my channel. And I'm going to just leave that at that. Okay, so let's finish. John Doe, oh, forgot to put Doe, can't stop thinking about me. Get creative. Write whatever you want to write on this petition, okay? And then at the end, I'll always write on, you can put the date right here. I don't know what the date is. What is today? It's like the 20-something. Oh, put the date right there at the top. So you want to write whatever your petition is, and at the end you want to write so mo to be. So it is done. This is just how I do mine. Other people might do their honey jars different, but I do this, and what I do for myself works for me. If it didn't work for me, I wouldn't be making a video on it. So you're going to write that. And also when you're writing your petition, it's just pretty much scripting. So when you're writing your petition, you want to write these things as if it's already happened. You don't want to write, John Doe, I want John Doe to fall in love with me. No, you want to write, John Doe loves only me. He can't stop thinking about me. He's doing this. He's doing that. Like, that's how you want to word your words. Watch how you word your words. I'm going to do a video on scripting too, so you know how to do petitions. And so you know how to do scripting. Tomorrow is actually a full moon, which is a good day to script a good night to script some things to release. But anyways, okay, so you're going to take your petition, and you're going to fold that petition to you. Turn it clockwise. Turn it to you. Fold it to you. And fold it to you one more time. Take it. Put it in your jar. You want to put your herbs in. Start whatever you want first. Basil, to make everything come to you really fast and swiftly. I've got rose quartz chips here. So you're going to put a little rose quartz in there. Also, when you're using gemstones, the colors really coordinate with what you're doing. Like, I'm going to be doing a money jar, and I'm going to be using this green adventure because it's green, so it's going to attract money. I'm using this right here, and I believe this is red tiger's eye. It's red. It's going to attract love. So, I mean, really, the colors just coordinate with what they do. Like, it's almost common sense. It's self-explanatory. So you want to put that in. You want to put a flower in. A lot of people use those little rosebuds that you can find online, Amazon, or in your local witch shop or whatever. I don't really like those rosebuds too much. I don't see them as too powerful, but that's me putting my intention into it. That's why they don't work for me. Remember, it's all about your intention. So if you want to use those rosebuds, you can use those rosebuds. But for this one, I'm using lavender. I like to put lavender in my Sweeten them up spells to make them relax towards me. Then you want to put some dill in there. Dill is good for re-sparking the sexual desire, the passion, is really good for that. So you want to put dill in there. And catnip, one of my favorite little love herbs. You can Google that one. But it really just makes like your partner putty in your hands. What it does to kitties, it does to your partner. And also, I don't know where my patchouli is, because when I do my spells, I always like throw everything in the bag, and then when I'm done, I'm so tired, I don't never take it out. Well, I do take it out of the bag, but sometimes I don't take it out of the bag, and it's just sitting in my shelf up under my altar. So I don't know exactly where my patchouli is, but I love to put patchouli in there. And cardamom. Put that in there. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is like one of my favorite herbs. It's my favorite money herb, without a doubt. And sandalwood oil. I have some rosemary oil that I brought in the house out of my car, but I don't know where it is at. So just add that to your list if you want to, if you have it on hand or if you want to get it. And also, I'll put all the ingredients down in the description. This is my sandalwood oil. Sandalwood smells amazing. Like, this is definitely one of my top oils. I love it. I still haven't got my hands on any patchouli oil, which I really, really want. But I like the herb more because you can put the herb in satchels and things like that. But patchouli, oh my gosh. Yeah, patchouli and sandalwood smell super duper 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 super duper duper good. And I have all three sugars, but we're just going to put powdered sugar in this one. Put you some powdered sugar in there. You can put as much or as little as you like of all these ingredients. And now you see why I have the foil down on my desk, because I don't want to make a mess. Spells can be messy, especially if you're hexing somebody. That can be real messy. I normally do my spell. I like to do my, we're not even going to talk about curses, but I'll just say that I like to do those outside because I definitely get messy with that. And then you want to add your honey. And I normally cast a circle of protection with salt. Even with love spells, I do that. Because I don't want any of the negative energy to affect my love spells. And I don't want any energy at all to affect it. So that's why I put a circle around it. Like if it's on the desk, then I'll just put a circle of salt around the whole entire desk. And then you just want to fill that with honey. While you're focusing on it, while you're looking at it, while you're staring at it, keep filling it up. Put your intention to it. Imagine that person. Picture them being in your life. Picture the outcome that you want. That's putting your intent into your jar. Fill it up to the tip top. There you go. And you know what? This rose quartz is so old. I'm putting it in there. I don't care. And okay, that's what I was going to say. Some people use pictures instead of a petition. Some people put their petition on the back of their picture. You can do that, but you don't necessarily need their picture if you can't get a hold of their picture. But it's super easy, you know, to get anybody's picture. You can go on Facebook, screenshot it, download it on your phone or whatever. Go to Rite Aid, plug it in that little machine, and boom, you got their picture. But if you don't have the time to get that, the means to get that, understandable. Just use the petition. Just use a regular piece of paper. Just make sure you rip your corners. Okay, seal that off. Now, for your candle, you want to take something sharp and you want to write that person's name, John Doe. I normally write from the top to the bottom. Yeah. People do it different ways. People do it certain ways. But like I said, everything that I do in my video does work very strong for me. And I believe it's also going to work strong for you, or I wouldn't be showing it to you. So I just write my names, or however I write. You know, some people do it a different direction. This direction means that. This direction means that. But it's all about your intent. So, all right, from the bottom to the top, you can go from the top to the bottom, whatever works for you. Write their name, write their birthday. I forgot what fake birthday I came up with, but write their birthday on there. Write loves me. Then you can get creative with it. You can start putting hearts on it. You could put sexual desire on it. You could put eyes only for me, you know, put wherever you want. Okay, so now that you've got your jar done, you have your, don't forget to cleanse your candle also before you write everything on it. Cleanse it, then write what you want to write on it. And you can also use oil. I should have got the oil, but I'll just tell you how to do it instead. You want to take the oil, like an olive oil, or basil oil, because basil makes things come to you fast. I've got basil oil too. Excuse me, sorry. You will put the basil oil on, and you will come up the candle to bring it to you, down the candle to take it away. Up the candle to bring it to you, clockwise. You want to put the oil on there, and you've already written everything on it. You want to take that, stick that on top of there like that. Blow on it to make sure it's secure. Light that bad boy up. And then you just want to focus on it. You want to focus on the flame. You want to focus on the jar. You want to put your intent and you want to put your energy in it. And you want to focus on it until it burns all the way down. The more you focus on it, the harder you concentrate on it, the stronger your spell is going to be. This is a guaranteed spell to make a lover come to you, fall in love with you, do whatever is ever on your petition. This is guaranteed to work for you. So that is how you do one of Amanda's Love Honey Jars. And I hope that you enjoyed the video. And I hope that you have fun doing your spell. And just keep the negative thoughts away from your spells. Keep the negative thoughts away. And don't listen to the naysayers. Like I said, if you're on my channel and you're one of those type of people, oh, I don't bend people's will, get off my channel. All right, you guys have a nice night. Thank you.